Generic greetings and welcome to Electrogical, I believe. Either way, I keep on misreading it as Electrological, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Today's beverage is a very carbonated cherry cola. So welcome to this mixture of puzzle game and, well, jigsaw puzzler essentially. And we're going to take a brief look at it. And I do mean brief because if you're a long-term viewer of the channel, you're aware that I have a bit of a love-hate relationship when it comes to puzzle games. I do enjoy them as a rule, but also I don't really have the patience to solve them if they start to get difficult. And quite frankly, I'm just not very good at them. But anyway, that doesn't stop the fun being had, at least temporarily. This does have an auto-solve feature, which we'll probably utilise for the sake of video production. Either way, we have a goal at the end of the puzzle piece, or 3 in this particular case, and when we press the button, nothing happens, but we can use these other pieces, and yeah, you're imagining we go 1, 2, and 3, and then it adds up to 3, and there, perfect. And we go to the, ooh, that's some interesting animations, a little cat down the wire, and we're onto this side. Okay, so we need to get 4 on the right, and we can go with 1, 2, 3, and 4, and click, and obviously very easy at this stage because it is, you know, just the tutorial start of the game type of thing, but it'll get progressively harder. This one has, well, I don't know what that is, but there's only one puzzle piece to put in, so we'll press it. Internal communication. This is the manager. Hope you're doing all right. Need you to head to the terraforming facility right away. Switchboard needs fixing. The engineer in charge has resigned. Okay, I wonder why. Please do the usual procedure. Energize with superconductive life form NEKO. Nico. Okay, and is that the cat or whatever that's on this one? Anyway, we're gonna zip on to the next stage, and this one has a bit of a tune to play, I think. Or is it gonna be voice? Either way, zipping on, and over to article. With interstellar travel now possible, terraforming business has experienced a surge in demand, serving as a primary step to interstellar migration. The companies have built terraforming facilities on the stars and on the stars, in the stars, somewhere anyway, not on Earth, and begin decades-long large-scale terraforming operation. Several years have passed since then. Power reactors in many facilities have started deteriorating from long-term usage. The budget requires for building new terraforming facilities wouldn't be unimaginable. As a result, each company decided to continue to use the current facilities until the terraforming reaches completion. I mean, you'd think it would be engineered to last that long, but that's not perhaps a narrative we really care about. Anyway, engineers carried the work. Poor working conditions continue to be the subject of much controversy. That's probably why the engineer left the last one. Anyway, we're still travelling along hype space here, I guess, and through the intro. And we'll get on to the next phase in but a moment. And here we go. Okay, so we have the ability to turn it on, and there's nothing there. We need to get 4 on the other side, and it looks like this piece can rotate, which is going to be pretty handy. So we could go with, say, that one there, and then maybe bring that down to this one. So we're going to go to 2, 3, and then 4. So the lines don't all match up, like all the puzzle pieces, but it's better than nothing. Anyway, over to the next one, and we'll see what this has. Oh, going down this time, and oh, okay, there's a lot of rotation to be had here. So, I mean, that can go there, but we'd have to rotate it first, right? Okay, and does it lock it in? It does, but in a certain way that it can flip. Okay, well, I'm going to go with. Oh, if I was to do that, would that even work? I don't think it would. I'm going to have to put that like there, and then go up and around, I think. Let's go with, say, that one, and then rotate that, and then bring that down, and actually no, wait, that should be fine. Luckily, as you do this, it's automatically updating like the end result, so that's pretty handy. It's a nice little quality of life feature, and it makes it easy to read. I'm going back over now, okay. This one we have to gain, what's this? There's this one here which has to connect up like that, and that one has to connect up like that, so we actually don't have a choice in the matter really. I guess that one's going to go there, that's going to go there, and that one there, and go. I wonder what happens if we put too much in there. And properties of the discovery of the century. Superconductive life form apparently was discovered as humanity expanded into space. Highly conductive, able to change the shape to friendly to humans, using the power grid in the ecosystem. Also very adorable. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why we need this narrative, but it's a nice little added touch there. And down to the next puzzle, we have, we got a ×2, so we can go with 2, 3, and then ×2, which will make the 6, and there we go, perfect, going on. So we're already adding in different logic bits, and, okay, interesting. There and there and there feels like about right. Yes, okay. At the moment, there's not a great amount of choice, if that makes sense. You know, a lot of puzzle games will only have one solution, and others will say, well, that's the end result. These are the tools. It's how you get there and how efficient you are with it. Okay, so this one we need 7, so we're going to have to do some addition, multiplication, and then we'll do a bit more on top of that. Let's go with 4, and there's no minus, so if we times that, we would be already over, so I'm not going to use that piece. I'm going to go with, I think, probably 2. No, I'm going to go with maybe this piece. Feels like that's going to have to go like that, and then that, and then maybe... Oh, no. Okay, that's not going to work out. I guess I'm going to have to do that. Then that, 4, and then... not gonna work. Okay, this is where I'm gonna have to think a bit harder on this one. Could we go maybe that, and then that, and then that, but then we can't, it's gonna go off there, and we can't rotate the piece. So I guess we could put maybe that in there maybe, and that's just gonna get 7, but it won't get to the end. Okay. So we're not dealing just with the distances now, we're dealing with arithmetic, and we have to actually get it to the end. Like, because we've got the result, there you go, there's 7, but it's not connected up to the end piece. So we're gonna have to use this bigger one. So 1, can we just times that? Maybe. Times it to that, and then 4, and then there we go. Okay, got there in the end. Bit of a mess on, but we have got there in the end. Okay, that's fine. But there's a piece remaining. So I mentioned about it giving us like multiple ways on. You know, we don't have to use all the pieces. This one requires 5, so it feels like that times 2, 4, 5. So yeah, times 0 by 2. We're not getting anything, but the result is there. Excuse me. Next button. Perfect. It's going to give us a change of music. When I say change, it stopped. That goes there, then that goes in there, and nice. Easy done. Right. And we've got, oh, okay, this looks a bit more difficult. And also now it's got multiple outputs, and they are 2 different values. We've got 3 and 4. Okay. So... can we get, say, that one? Oh, and there's 1 down the bottom there. So, that one. Perfect. Oh. It's just taking us to a different bit. I thought you have to get all 3. Interesting. Log. Switchboard is the wrong specifications. It's like a puzzle game. It's a bit meta, isn't it? Log, when I was a child, dreamed of becoming an eco-engineer, but in reality just being a puzzle labourer. Log, where's my sleeping bag? I have to stay the night in here again. Staying in the server room. Or in the power plant in this case. So we're there, and I guess we're going to go back over to this bit, and then we're going to try and get... I mean, what I'll do is I'll work to, say, getting that one, go to 3, so that's going to go to the next stage, is it? Yes. And we'll probably end up coming back to unlock the other ones. And we have... what on earth is that? That is a really ridiculous piece, but there's not real choice in the matter. It's just adding in to... those 2 pieces. Google Inc. has announced that we'll be entering the terraforming business. Well, like most things, Google will probably give up after a couple of years. The company will be known as G-Terraform will prove threatening to its competitors. Okay, and perfect. And then are we going to go back to the other one, or is it going to zip to another thing? And oh, okay. That is interesting. Looks like we've locked into 1/4, which is good. So let's go back over to this one, and then back over to... Can we zoom out? We can. Okay. So how would I complete the rest of it? Do I just have to go back and do the others? I'm guessing so, because it looks like it goes up and in that way. Anyway, so we've got this one, and we're going to have to add up to the 4, so that has to go in there, that has to go in there, and then by design that one there as well. Okay, over to the next one. Perfect, once again. This is ID 4-1, it says the stage. So this is 5-1, and we have a divide, so we can say make 3 and then divide by 2. Okay, so that's not going to work. I just want to see what happens when it goes wrong. It does that. Alright, so I guess we'll go for basically divide by 0, but we get... Oh, we need 2. Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong way around. It's that one and that one. And perfect. Okay, good. Over to the next stage, and we need... Okay, we need what? We need 1. So we could say make 2, divide by 2, add a 1. That's no. Guess we could make 3 and divide by 2. Is that going to accept it? Because is it like half? Will it be 1.5, or does it round up or down? I don't know. Anyway, over to... Oh, this looks really complicated, but I bet it's... I was about to say I bet it isn't, but it's going to be. Okay, well, by design we have to use that one there because the other two, their connections are down the bottom and it just wouldn't connect up. So we are needing 8. We can go with maybe 10 and then 14 and then divided by 2. Okay, we're going to have to use some basically filler pieces here. So we'll say maybe divide by 5, then make 10, then divide by 2. That's not going to work out. And it's going to have to go in there. 7. And I need 8. Okay. So there's obviously a section that I'm going to have to redo. That's 12 now. I might be using the auto-solve. Maybe... Oh, where could that even go? I mean, could it go there and that? And then add that on there, but it won't activate that bit, will it? No. I mean, at the moment, I'm just sort of... That has to go there. By design, it has to go there. And then to there, then to there, then to there, but then that won't go because it's like okay, auto-solve. That's apparently the way it goes. Okay, like I said, it's that point now where as soon as it becomes a bit more difficult, a mixture of like panic and impatience starts. So we've got a router now, which is handy, so we can plug that directly in or we can put it adjacent. What I'll do is I need to get 3, so I can get a -1, I can get a +2, and I need... What do we need? We need 3, so it's that there. Okay, we've got a little wireless thing going on now. Perfect. So more little pieces are coming into play, which is handy. And then up to the next one, and oh, we got 2 routers here. So we need 3. We can make that. So I'm going to route over to, say, there. We will add that on top to then go into that one, then into... no. We're going to have to work this a slightly different way. I mean, that's just wrong. That wouldn't work. Okay, let me just bring that back. So that, I guess that has to go in maybe there. That's going to then get 4. But then that doesn't wire up unless 3 to there. No. It feels like I'm missing something. A brain, obviously. Is there any other pieces we can place here? Well, that would go in, but it wouldn't... That feels like it's correct. Unless we could use... Bring these back. If there was... I wish there was a... Is there a reset? I was going to say, is there a board clearance bit? And there is, which is handy. So that. And then that. Then that. Yes. Okay. Got there in the end. Nice little middle ground. Over to the next one. Or is it going to be the... this is going to be the other... Let's have a quick look. Are we getting close? Where are we now? We're there. Okay, so yeah, we're still working towards the reactor. So, activate has to go into a router. And then +2. and we get a message. The Space Orange harvest begins. Harvesting season for Space Oranges, the season of delicacy has begun. June would be a very different film if it was just an orchard. Anyway, they're slightly less sweet than usual due to the lack of solar flares, but they taste good. Yeah, the shift after being ripened by exposure from solar winds. Again, don't know why we need that narrative in the game, but I'm glad it's in. And over to the next one, and aim for the high score. Oh, okay. There's a high score thing. Right. Aim for high score. Number of energized core chips will be set. Every piece energized, the energized core will increase by 1 point. So we need to get 3. Okay. Well, what if we go with 2? I mean, we might as well just go 2, 2, 2, times 2, and then there, and then there. 12. Okay. Aim for the high score. Number of energized plus 9. So we're going to have to use these other pieces. So, I mean, we could use that. And that was take it to 6. We're going to have to swap some of these around. 5. We should just swap it to there. Get 4. What do we need again? We need 3. That'll work, but I don't think it's. I don't think it'll work because it's. Like I say, not used all the pieces. New record. Next stage. It's fine. I guess that's going to change how the other ones function as well. We've got 2 options here. 6 and 7. Could go with that one. Guess that has to connect him there. Times 2, no. Maybe we don't have to use that one. We could use this one. And go with 1. And no, that's just not working out. We have to do both at the same time. So we need to make sure that the pieces are correct. We need 7 in there, so it feels like there's going to be a times 2 in that one. And that one, 6 and 7. So that'll work. But that won't. Do we have to do the first one and then the second one? Because it won't allow me to press that button. Okay. Well, if I make 3... It's not going to work. If I make 3, then I can times 2 it. But I only have... basically a couple of pieces. How would one do this? Obviously there's a solution. It's not currently obvious to me. 1. If there was a router, then that would be very handy. That would make 4. Putting it on there wouldn't help. I mean, the only thing that can plug into that side is... and that could go there. Make 3. No. Undo auto solve for the sake of time. And that looks so obvious now that we auto solve it. Perfect. Then does either one activate, or is it going to go at the next stage? Feels like it's going to go, yeah, to another one. And we now have the option to change the board. So we're making our own grid. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And lots more pieces now. But I think we are going to leave it there. That's been a bit of electrogical. I always read it as electrogical. As I said, sort of chill, fairly chill puzzler. And I like the wireless bits. I don't know what it is about that gives you options to move things around. I do like it. Yeah, it's a nice little, quirky little puzzle game. And if you like what you see, by all means, check the link out in the description. But anyway, yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. Hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.